Jumping back in 10 seconds later, we're gonna go see what the shack's about.
The vicar, though clearly a few pews short of a congregation, did mention that he'd visited the manor with his groundskeeper, Moses. Your welcome to Moses' home is muted, to say the least. Yes, quite. Looking round for a conversational gambit, you spot the open book and ask what he's been reading up on. At least that gets a reaction. It's all about the watering. It's what keeps the garden going. Just got to work out which are the right cans for the job. See? Here. Moses has been making notes on the plants around the churchyard. He's trying to carefully calculate an efficient watering system. Perchance if you help him, he may be more forthcoming. Moses' plants each need a specific amount of water. Not any extra and not any less. Can you place the watering cans in positions that will satisfy every plant?
This sounds like more math.
Here.
4, 5, 300, 450. Okay, so there's an overlap effect. $300 dead center. So these two have to be right beside each other, that's clear. Where it's 250. Hey, they're gonna overlap each other with the inside and outside. How do we get a 350? We got 500 here. That means we're gonna have to have one off on either of these. Okay, so we can't directly put it on this one for sure. How do we get a 450? This is not what I signed up for with this game. I don't know how to get a 250 though. Oh, actually, no, my bad. A 150. It can't be like that. I only get 4 cans, that's the problem. The far right side is definitely right, I think. I'm just gonna hit this one for 250 and this one for 100. So it has to be right here, right? Okay, so it has to be, it's gotta be like that, right?
Let's see how you did. Ah, spot on.
Oh, good. Phew.
Hello, do you know I'd quite forgotten about you? All done now, Jolly D. Mind you, no mistakes were made. That's something, I suppose. You were so close.
have a shiny representation of your failure.
That's right. So, what is it you want?
You tell him the vicar mentioned that he and Moses had been at the manor and that the place was burgled at some point that day. Had Moses seen anything?
All I saw was weeds. Weeds where there's no right to be any. Weeds needing dealt with. Uprooted.
Well, wasn't that fun? Perhaps try interviewing someone more talkative next time. A nice gatepost, perhaps. As little riddle slips from day into night, your investigation too must wait until morning. With 3 suspects, it seems likely
might be
that
him.
you may have already met the thief. And I'm curious to see how much you have picked up. Let's see if you can answer these questions.
What was the vicar's name? Was it Fine Day? That sounds right. Oop, good man. We saw some weeds. A photograph. The mundane.
So you seem to have been mostly paying attention. Well, I'm only mostly happy with that. I'm sure a new day will bring new questions. Maybe a trip to the police station would reveal new leads. And don't forget to eat breakfast. Investigating on an empty stomach would be most unwise.
Hotel, police station. Maybe go back to the police station.
On arrival, Inspector Bragg rushes to meet you. The fact that he is so infernally happy does not bode well for your investigation.
I see news travels fast here. Real sharpish. Come to congratulate me, I suppose? Looks like I've beat you to the pinch, half the haul. I got a jump on the Blue Toad Agency.
You resign yourself to having to ask what the good news is.
I've only gone and found the missing items from the manor. Well, technically, someone else found them. Well, technically, and brought them over to us because they recognised them as being from the manor on account of them having been there before. And they delivered them during your tea break. Thank you, that'll be quite enough. And it might not have been all of them. Anyway, we have them, and you ain't getting a sniff of them or where they were found. Constable, kindly escort all non-police personnel from the premises, if you please.
The constable escorts you out, but slips something into your hand before he heads back in. With a nod and a wink, he's gone, leaving you with another mystery. The note the constable has given you seems illegible, but he has provided a hint with it. Can you cross out the letters that reveal the message?
Well, we could try. I read that first note backwards, so... Two... Wait, think laterally and cross only 2 letters to reveal the message. I see the word fool. Only 2 letters on the entire thing, or each row? Is it like we fooled? Now see, we fooled. Cross out all this. It's like them. Is that right? Is Blut a person? To hand Blut. We fooled them. Does that even look right? Wait, yeah, it might be right. 2 in each row. Is it 2 in each row? If that's the case, this whole row is not crossed. Maybe this one's crossed out. Maybe the H goes to 2 blue. And then the bottom row is all messed up. Or is it oh blue? It looks like we've hit the maximum. It erases one now. Hit like the maximum it could let me block, I think. Maybe I crossed out too many letters down here, huh? Oops. I literally have no idea. Hold on. I don't want to keep looking up the answers, but... Okay, so that O apparently is not right. Apparently it is the... Guess I didn't see that. The butt. What? The butt C. Is it like one run-on sentence? What's this say? Wait, did I get that right? Okay, yeah, I was right. This whole bit's not important. Okay, But or butcher. Okay, I got it. Butcher. I guess I wasn't seeing that. The butcher found the items. Jesus Christ. Okay. There's no way in hell I would have got that.
What will the ducks reveal? That's the ticket. All done? You're sure? You don't want to think it over for another 2 hours? Although you did get it all right. Small mercy. You were so close.
I'm not used to playing these kind of
Have a
games.
shiny representation of your failure. So the stolen objects were recovered from outside the butcher's shop. Time to get to the meat of the investigation.
Okay, should we go to the butcher's or go back to the hotel? I think we're just gonna continue along what we're doing right now.
Inspector Bragg went to some lengths to conceal the fact that the butcher had found the item stolen from the manor. If you thought he would be backward at coming forward, you were mistaken.
Yeah, that was me. Happy to be of service to the law. Great lads. Do sterling service right enough. Tell you what, see the scum who took the stuff from her ladyship, God bless her? See that scum? They're scum, that's what they are. Hanging's too quick for 'em. Scum! So, what was it you wanted to know?
Slightly terrified for your life, you're on the cusp of asking about the discovery he'd made. However, your cleaver-wielding friend has other things on his mind.
See, they got me so upset, that scum, that I forgot what I was doing here. Makes me so angry, that does. Scum!
For the sake of a quiet life and the opportunity to live one, you offer to help.
Take the knife away from him.
The butcher is trying to package his meats so that he can maximize their value. Can you group the meats in the most valuable way?
I could try.
Scum!
This isn't one last time. Okay, prices. £10 for 3 meats and a sausage. £5 for 1 meat and a burger. £2 for both sausages. Well, clearly we want to make a triple meat, or maybe we don't. Maybe we want to make 2 double meats. Well, that's good. We can't make anything else with that. That's £16. But we can't make 1 stack, or a £10 stack, or a £7 stack. We gotta figure out how to use the burgers. We could do the triples, but then we run out of steaks. Guess we have to do 1 7-pound. And a 5-pound. Now we gotta do the 7-pounders, but we can't. We definitely can't do double sausages. Do we have to use all the meat? we gotta do the double 7-pound one. And go for that, and that uses all but one item. That's gotta be it, right?
Are you marvelous or moronic? No, 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 no.
I don't understand this kind of game.
You know you can do it.
Okay, going for the 10-pound one this time, even though that seems like a bad idea. Or does it want me to do this one? That would be 17. Are we really gonna go off $1? Or pound or whatever?
Eeny, meeny, miny. No, no, no.
Up yours.
Try it again. You know you can do it.
Okay, we're not gonna be playing games like this much longer, I guess. No, that won't work either. What does it want? Oh, let me guess. It wants this. That's 13 though, right? Wait, no, no. 7. Okay, that's 18. Is that the right answer?
Are you marvelous or moronic? Correct you are.
Still wandered around that commentator, the announcer
Finished now,
guy.
dear heart? Oh, good. And in the same year you started, too. And mistakes were made. You must be so proud. Ah, yes, the
Hopefully the
bronze
narrator
man,
gets
the
murdered,
very
then we just don't
our contempt
solve that
for
one.
you.
Oh no, somebody's been whacked, whatever. Leaves. Gets on train.
Oozing packages put to one side, you mentioned that you'd like to find out what the scum had taken that the butcher subsequently found.
That's right, scum! Perfect word for him. Scum! Nice to meet right-thinking folk. Now, what I had found that had come from her ladyship called bless her. There was that walking stick with the handle screwed off. Clever that. Space inside for a little drinky. Very civilized. There was one of those Chinese puzzle boxes someone had sold. Inscrutable, that. Oh, an old writing box thing with drawers everywhere. Some secret ones. All open. Yeah, that was all. You're obviously quite a tough. Understanding what them things were, what was taken. Scum! Gets me all up and bothered. Those scum stole from their betters. You give my regards to her ladyship, God bless her. Glad to be of service. Glad to fight back against the scum!
Maintaining eye contact at all times and making no sudden moves whatsoever, you flee the shop. Suddenly, the hotel manager seems almost sane.
Well, don't do me any favors, will you?
And he's here at the butcher shop for some reason. And we're gonna go follow him back.
Sitting down to dine at the hotel, your hopes of a peaceful breakfast are soon dashed by the appearance of the manager.
What time do you call this? Breakfast is from 7 to 8, and if it was any later, we'd have to start calling it lunch now, wouldn't we? Not that it matters, as it would seem that everything has already been eaten, so it'll just be tea for you this morning. Awfully sorry, never mind. Oh, that's a time must dash. Goodbye.
What a lovely man. Reminds me of that time I had a wart on my big toe. Still, tea is most efficacious. Gets the old brain cells going when you know what to do with it. Although you have the choice of coffee, tea, and milk, none of the pots have been properly labeled. can you use the information to correctly label both the liquid and volume in each pot?
I don't see how this, has anything to do with the case. There's twice as much milk in one of the pots as in other beverage in C. Okay, so whatever this is has half. There is 3 more liters of beverage B than in liters in coffee. Okay, so I think the numbers have to be like, oops, like this, definitely. But which one's which? Okay, so this one's definitely milk. Okay, so the middle one has to be tea. Definitely.
Ducks. Drum roll. Aha! Correct! You're finished. That was quick. Ooh, ooh! No mistakes made. Show off. There are no words sufficient to describe your brilliance.
Yeah, this game's weird because half the puzzles are too easy. The other half of the puzzles are like, what the fuck is it even talking about?
With the snippy manager out of the way, you settle down to lukewarm tea and a long look at the photograph you found at the windmill. Under a magnifying glass, a secret is revealed. That woman on the bench. It looks like Mrs. Gossip, albeit rather younger and less mentally impaired. You have a number of stops to make this morning, and this revelation adds yet another. Will Mrs. Gossip have sufficient control of her fallacious faculties to be able to help? And what does the hotel scarecrow want now?
There was just... Sorry, Scarecrow? Do you want this room? Anyway, the postman came by. He has a parcel for you. I've taken it in, but it was a vicious crow in reception. Apparently I married her.
Leaving the manager to flap, you depart.
Okay, we're gonna call the part here because it's been 28 minutes. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in 10 seconds when I do the next part here. Okay, bye-bye.